Hello, welcome. It's Lotus, Art of Sacred Embodiment. Thanks for being here. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. I've noticed that there's been some new subscribers. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I love sharing all of this and so grateful that you're receiving. Today we're going to do a little bit of an intro for a presencing process that I have over on Patreon for free for you to tap into and see how it feels, see how it resonates. This is also a bit of a sample of some of the work that we're going to be doing in the classes that start tomorrow. The Remembering Your Wholeness classes. They're going to be going on the first and third Wednesdays of the month. So there will be details in the link below, as well as the Patreon link for this presencing process. I love the word presencing, because for me, what that brings us to is this deeper, empowered state of mastering our internal energetics and the energetics around us and in the world. As we go through changes and transformation, this little, process that is on Patreon is really around if you're feeling that you're in the flow, right? A fast flow, maybe too quick of a flow of life changes, of energetics, of feeling anxious, feeling overwhelmed, feeling stuck, feeling heavy, feeling a lot of, the stickiness of life or your own behaviors and patterns, which is what I've been kind of going through right now, coming up to the surface. Right? As more light comes in, more comes up to the surface to be cleared, to be healed, to be acknowledged, to be up-leveled and upgraded into new ways of thinking, seeing, feeling, and behaving. When we're working with presencing and integration, which is key, it is one of the most important factors in our journey. And I've talked about that before. Integration allows the changes and the transformations to actually occur and take root and create the new inner experience and reality in the outer world. If we don't completely go through the integration, we're still carrying stuff that maybe our soul, our soul's presence, our soul's guidance, our highest self, the divine, is actually wanting us to move through and to move into a much higher potentiality of who we truly are. But it might take more and more rounds to do that if we aren't integrating fully. Because the integration is part of the embodiment. It is part of anchoring in the new consciousness that becomes wired through body, mind, heart, and spirit, and our thoughts, our emotions, and our behaviors. So for me, presencing is an ongoing practice. And I want to help you establish this as well in that video. So when we have a lot of upheaval, right, transformation and change can feel really dense and hard and challenging, and we might label it as negative because we're in the mire of what is no longer working, and it feels really uncomfortable. We feel confused. We feel maybe even lost. I know for myself, I've been like, wow, I am so far removed from the life that I had just a month ago, and I don't know what's coming next. And things have been like next level things are coming up to clear, to move through in order to create and anchor in this foundation, right? So our foundations get strengthened when we go through integration. If we don't have a solid foundation internally and externally, then we don't have what it takes to continue to stabilize higher frequencies and higher consciousness. So, and we'll be talking more about those things in the Remembering Your Wholeness classes. But for right now, what I want to really touch on is whether things are going really great and really fast and things are changing and you're feeling like you're maybe not quite in an embodied state, or things are hard. All right? Or things are just chaotic all the way around. You're taking on the chaos of the world around us. When we come into our inner sanctuary, this is our reprieve. This is where we take refuge. External points of refuge will always shift and morph. They are impermanent. All right? Unless we latch on and refuse to go through any change or transformation. But if that's the case, that refuge probably doesn't really feel like refuge either anymore. The mastery of our ability to be presencing is going to be a requirement as we continue to move through into 2027. That's kind of the forecast that's like people are talking about right now. Because of the energies, because of the planets, because of the grid working that's going on, like all of these things are shifting reality rapidly. And all of those things are inside us. As we move through 2027, things are going to be upticking. And if we aren't feeling it in our own transformation, we're probably feeling it spinning around in the world around us. So, learning to master our own soul power, meaning we don't master our soul power, we master our ego construct and our personality to align and embody and prioritize our soul presencing. And this can be very simple. The more that we do this, there's more maturation, there's more inner clarity, there's more revelation, there's more ease and grace, there's more peace, even when there is struggle. Because when we come into stillness, that's where the magic happens. All of the yogis, right? All of the spiritual teachers through ancient times, they did not teach stillness for no reason at all. That it is paramount at some point and in phases and stages and integrating into the wellness and wholeness and balance of our entire life, internally and externally. So I'm not really going to go on much more about that, and I'd love to see you over there on the Patreon. Participate, partake, see how it feels for you. You can join the page for free, and you will get notifications for other free processes and things that I do. You will also be able to unlock any paid ones, and if you join as a member, then you will also get notified and get the things that are included in the membership for free. So that's it for now. I encourage you to come within and try out my recipe of release, receive, recalibrate, and rejoice. All right. Much love. Many blessings. Bye.